there, little bunny. I need to take a sick day today. I've been working myself to exhaustion, and it has caught up with me, so I need to rest up. But since this is the first day I've been sick since the garden opened, I get to think about what a sick day is for me. And I had a similar question when I went on vacation. What is a vacation for your daddy, Lindy? And I've decided that no matter what, I want to always be here for you. My hope is to never, ever miss a podcast release, no matter what. Right now it's every Friday, and I want you to hear my voice nice and fresh with love every Friday, to welcome you into a nice weekend, to always, always be here for you. But this week I will keep it short, and then I'm going to go get some rest. So our quote today is from Matthew Walker. He's a sleep scientist who's become very famous recently. And he says this: sleep is the Swiss Army knife of health. When sleep is deficient, there is sickness and disease. And when sleep is abundant, there is vitality and health. So let's make a deal, little bunny. I'm going to go get some sleep nice and early tonight. Maybe a little nap, but maybe not a nap because I got to get my nightly schedule back on track. I'm not drinking any caffeine today, and I'm not going to stay up late on my phone or my computer, and you're going to get plenty of sleep too, okay? In fact, let me take that back. Daddy's not here to make a deal or a negotiation. You are going to get lots of sleep for me. And there's a list of other things you're going to do. Every time you ride a bike, little bunny, you will wear a helmet. And if you ever ride a motorcycle, you will get off the motorcycle. You will eat plenty of calories every day and keep your sugar intake nice and low. And you're not going to look at your phone when you cross the street. You're going to wear your seatbelt. And if you ever have any substances in your body that make your brain a little bit loopy, wherever your car is, if you have a car, leave it there. Get a taxi or an Uber or a whatever. Get a friend, make a friend. Someone else is going to take you home. These are all non-negotiable. You want me to be healthy, right? You want me to rest up and to take care of my body so I can be here for you and the garden for years to come. Well, the same goes for you. I mean it. I want you in the garden for at least another 50 years. Okay? You can go ride motorcycles after that. Okay. Quick announcements and then the poem. The biggest announcement is that the podcast has grown large enough that it's time for me to start looking for sponsors. You'll be hearing some ads from now on as part of the podcast. And whenever you hear one, I would like for you to get happy for me, because it means that I won't have to go back to working in an office, wasting my life doing pointless things that make me unhappy. So, other ways I'm making money in the garden right now: there's the Patreon, and there's now the merch store. You can check the link in the show notes. And if you don't have any money to spend, that's totally fine. You can be here in ways that are just as important, if not even more important. You can leave a good review on the podcast every time you see my TikTok. Like it, comment, and hit at least copy link, or just share it. And what else? Yeah, even by just being here, little bunny, once the sponsor is here on the podcast, just by you listening, you are actually giving me money. So you don't have to spend a dime. Don't worry about that. Okay, and I think I'll slow it back down, and I'll read for you the short poem I wrote for you today. Actually, it's not that short. Good little bunnies, stay healthy and hearty, so that in 50 years' time, we can throw a huge party. The whole garden will go nuts. We'll have an absolute blast, and you'll be so glad for your choices of your past that you chose to obey these words that were strict, that you must be healthy and get your life fixed. And because you took care, you'd made it to that day. And for the first time in person, you're finally hearing me say, I love you, my bunny. I knew you would make it. I knew you'd push through. I knew you could take it. And aren't you glad that we both chose to be healthy? That now in both money and love, we're both wealthy. But for now, let's party and enjoy all our winnings, because we both chose to live long back in the garden's beginnings. All right, little bunny, it's time for me to go now. I love you, I love you, I love you. Take care, I mean it, okay? I love you and I want you to be healthy. You gotta stick here with me. Take care of yourself. Okay, love you lots, bye.